everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to take you on a quick updated garden tour of the spring 2021 garden. There's just a few updates, so I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so let me make sure I hold the camera right. I'm still getting used to recording and everything, so please bear with me when it comes to working the camera. But right here I'll start with my herb garden area. Now these herbs, as I always say, I'm not the best when it comes to labeling my herbs, but I believe these are basil plants, and we actually got these from another from a plant nursery here locally to us. Hi. We got some, these are from a plant nursery, so we didn't start these from seed. And these, I don't know what's in here, but it's some herbs. I don't know what's in there. These are some more herbs. Again, I don't know what's in here, but I'll figure it out once it actually starts to grow. These, I think this is more basil. And then I think that's an onion plant that I put for there for my sister. They're starting to grow. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's some cilantro right there. And then I think over here is another basil that we got from a plant nursery. And then some rosemary, I think. And then here, I just realized I put a cucumber plant in here and I was trying to put herbs. I don't know how I did that, but that's a cucumber plant. Okay. And so I'll take you to these other beds over here. Let me see. Wipe the camera out. So here, all of these beds were built by my dad. And right here you can see that's the corn. The corn right there. Those were planted from seed. And then these are some pepper plants. Bell pepper plants. And then right here, those are all Brussels sprouts. Planted from seed. We planted some initially a few weeks ago, but we had to replant them because something had gotten into them and pretty much ate them to the stem. These are some nasturtiums. That needs to be put in the soil. That's another pepper plant, a dill plant, but I think I'll have to harvest that soon. And then this is a beet. And if you look closely, you can see the beet in the ground. How cool is that? And then that's a carrot plant. We'll probably have to harvest these too once it starts to get really hot, like in the 90s. Because those are winter crops. They do better when it's actually really cooler outside. Okay, this is another bed. And this is a corn plant, obviously. This was given to me by a family friend, and it's so pretty. I believe I put some more eggplants right there, so I think that's what that is. But I have to be careful because we do have weeds in this bed that pop up. This is an eggplant that we got from a plant nursery, so we transplanted this. And there's two of them here. They're so big and pretty. And then I come over here. This is, I think that's a marigold, I think. Really pretty. These are more pepper plants. I might have to put this on a trellis, I think. It kind of got knocked over. That's another pepper plant. And that is a huge tomato plant. Huge. I'll try and get a closer look later. But over here, you'll see this is a sunflower plant. My dad and I don't know how it got here because we really don't think we planted this, but either way, we're happy about it. This is the cucumber plant that we are trying to train so they can go up this trellis. This big trellis. And then we have some grow bags that have some cucumber in here. I think there's a watermelon stuck underneath that. Same over there. A cucumber and watermelon in the grow bag. And I think these are mostly cucumbers in here. And then I think over here, these are squash. I put some sweet potato slips in here. My dad and I are really excited about this. We've never grown potatoes successfully yet. We tried last year, but our sweet potato slips, they continued to spread in the garden, but when we pulled them up, we didn't see any potatoes. So this year we're gonna try putting them in grow bags and seeing how it does. But something has been eating at this so bad. I don't know what bug like sweet potato greens, but this got ate up so bad. I put some neem oil on it. Hopefully it helps. We'll see. We put some more tomato plants let's see, in the grow bags. I just love growing tomatoes, as you can see. So anywhere that I can sneak some tomato plants, I will. Okay, and look, we actually have a tomato. Let me see if you can see it. It's so bright out here, it's hard for me to even focus on. There we go. A tomato. I think that's the only one on this particular plant. We have more, don't worry. Look at these tomatoes. Cute tomatoes. Yep. All of these were transplants.
What's up, man? Hey, Bill. How you doing, man?
Hey! Another tomato plant. Let me see. Tomatoes. Another tomato plant. And a strawberry plant.
I wore all that.
And then over here we have another tomato plant. As you can tell, we have lots of tomatoes. These were all these three tomato plants over here were grown from seed. Then we have a bell pepper plant. This was not grown from seed, it was transplanted. But still got a nice bell pepper. Yay! That's another pepper plant planted from seed, but so small. And then there's this one. Look at these two. Let me try and make it clear for you. So beautiful. As you can tell, I love growing pepper plants. It's my favorite thing to grow. But that's all for now. Oh, wait, no. I didn't even show you these two beds. I almost forgot. So these two beds are doing okay. Let me hope to see if you can see them better. They're doing okay. They're not doing as well as the others. And I'm assuming it's because the soil that we used for these raised beds is different than the soil in the other two raised beds that you previously saw. But maybe it'll start to do better when the weather gets in the 90s. But as you can see, we put some squash right there. These smaller squashes has been that size for the past few months. They haven't even tried to get any bigger than that. So that's concerning to me. Now that one down there, that's a little bit larger. You know, it's been that size for a while now also, but it has been I'm not sure if it's been pollinated, but I do see that it has some blooms on it, which is good to see, but I don't know. These other ones are just so small that it makes me concerned, but we do have one that is a decent size in this bed. And then these right here, these small plants, or these small seedlings, those are pepper plants. They've been that size for a while now as well, which is also concerning. Again, I think it's just because the soil that we used in this bed may not be the best. That's a nasturtium that we're gonna put in here. We love to use nasturtium plants, so that's good. But yeah. And then of course I'll take you over here. The same thing in this bed goes for the other one. It's not doing great, but it's also not doing terrible, because we do have like a strawberry transplant we put in here that's doing decent. Now I put some strawberry seeds literally in front of this plant, but they haven't germinated yet. So, and I think these are, what is this? Oh, I know what this is. What is this, Dad?
Leeks.
Leeks, yes, those are leeks that my dad wanted. Again, we have squash right here. That one's doing decent. It's doing okay. It's not doing great, but it's doing okay. These are doing terrible. That's doing terrible. That hasn't grown since truly a few weeks ago. But it does have blooms on it, so that's a good thing. And then over here, you do have some peppers that are trying to pop up, so I'll just have to do my research on why this bed is struggling so much. Because I always want to learn and get better, so. But that's all for now. I think I've showed you everything. I'm sweating so bad out here. It's a mess, but thank you all for checking out this other garden tour. I'm not sure what week this is, but it's just an updated garden tour. So I'll try to do one every week. I just hope that there's actually updates to show you every week. So, but yeah, so thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yes, I'll see you next week. Bye.